Ah, friends, welcome to Dongamet Channel. The bug Compadre, finally ready. The honey nut, not letting me employ both hands for filming purposes. Ready. Finished. Now, we know knives are never finished. I mean, till they break or whatever. Ooh, that's hot now. Ooh, that's very hot. Okay. Ready for the next phase. I wanted to try and conserve this Cerakote here, and it was under a thin layer of epoxy, but you can see it wasn't, by my lights, it wasn't flat, you know. So we've run through a couple of areas. Whatever, adds character. That's what it looks like with the epoxy on it. Didn't bother sanding that off because I don't touch it. In use, right? I mean, I'm not going for a presentation grade job here. Although, you know, I wanted it to look cool, and by my lights, it looks pretty cool. But it's not really, you know, I fudged this pin there, and I cut in with a saw. Well, it's practically invisible now. Now you can see. You know, I could do with a little more shaping, probably. But I did just use the knife to do what I wanted to do, both in the context of pole splitting, and also I've been out smashing firewood. There's all this firewood just up and down the road. It was all under the snow during the winter. Tree fall stuff. Not something you really want to attack with a chainsaw. Oftentimes, I mean, it's all punky. You know, you'll just dull your chainsaw really quickly. So, you know, a hatchet is good for that. But, I don't know, I think maybe this thing hits harder than a hatchet. Might be overdoing it with the wood batter. I mean, the micarta is not really going to absorb it, but whatever. We do need it for the liners. These were so beautiful when I heated them up and then painted the epoxy on them. I should have filmed it, the rock maple. Oh, they were beautiful. Well, they still are. Oh, that's where I really fudged it with the saw. Yeah, so I mean, to get that out, I'm going to have to... Yeah, I mean, I'll just leave it for now. I'll take care of it later. For now, you can just remind me, be careful with the saw. It's easy to fudge it with a saw if you're not careful. Ugh, a little gungy now. Maybe I can find a cloth over there. Or if I switch another light on. You know what? Now I remember. I moved them. Ah, here's one. Perfect. Nice and mucky. Just take off some of the excess here. Yeah, this micarta is great when you get some oil on it, even just a hand grease. If you use it for a few minutes, it turns this color. that? Oh, it's a piece of degraded plastic that was stuck to my hand because I picked up some plastic outside off the ground, and it's being degraded by the UV light. Yeah, so maybe later, the epoxy here is also, it's not all smooth, whatever. It's like I'm saying, it's not supposed to be like presentation grade. It's really supposed to be functional, but I do want to be able to look at it and, feel some satisfaction and pride. So we won't look too hard at that, but let's look at this and that. Pretty cool. And these ones on the show side. Rivets, I guess, we'll say, because they weren't threaded in the end. Bolts and rivets. In finest lilac. Liners. In finest rock maple. Scales in finest natural micarta. And blade in finest 5160 with the Bose heat treatment. Apparently it's Bose, by the way. It's not Boss and it's not Bose. It's Bose. I'm gonna do so much work with this knife. Thank you for watching.